Alrighty guys, it's currently 5:03 a.m. Obviously you guys can tell by the title that I'm up at 5 a.m. today to see if waking up at 5 a.m. actually makes me more productive or if it just makes me more tired. So without any further ado, let's get up, get dressed, and I think we're gonna go for a little bit of a walk just to wake myself up. It's super foggy this morning, which is it's kind of cool looking. But yeah, let's get up and get ready. I want to go into the park. I feel like it'd be really cool with this fog at this time of night. But like, F that. Are you kidding me? I'm not getting murdered today. Bruh, like look at this. This is straight out of a horror movie. Nah. Oh, that's good stuff. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, there's some sort of like rush of, I don't know if it's adrenaline or just this sense of like pride that I'm up at 5 a.m. that's kind of like keeping me going. There is kind of like this rush of just like knowing I'm up at 5 a.m., knowing I'm up like when everyone's still asleep. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the kind of guy to be like, oh, I'm up at 5 a.m. before you are, so I'm doing more than you. Because people who wake up at 5 a.m., yes, you're up before people doing stuff before they're even awake. But you're also going to bed at like 8 p.m. Listen, at the end of the day, you're still up for 16 hours. You're still asleep for 8 hours. It doesn't matter when you do it as long as you do it. But there's obviously so much hype around getting up at 5 a.m. To help with like productivity and stuff like that. So I wanted to see if it was actually going to do something. And I'm not going to lie, waking up this morning at 5 a.m. was a lot easier to do than waking up at 8 or 8:30, which I normally do. But to be honest, I think it's just the kind of initial rush of being like, oh, I'm up at 5 a.m. This is sick. I think that would wear off pretty quick. One thing I did notice though is I did a 5 a.m. thing back when I was in Waterloo, and the biggest thing that I noticed is living in a university town as compared to Toronto, nobody is up at 5 a.m., no cars, nothing in Waterloo. Where here, literally as I'm leaving, so was my neighbor. I ran into probably like 10 people on my walk. So people are up and out at 5 a.m. But anyways, the unfortunate thing about this building, although the gym is unsupervised, it doesn't open until 7 a.m. and it's currently 5:38. So we have pretty much nothing to do for an hour and a half. I guess that means relax, wake up, drink some Red Bull, play some video games. All right, guys, it is currently 7 a.m. I never thought I'd be saying that. It's time to go to the gym. I don't think I'm gonna bring the camera with me just because even though, you know, it's 7 a.m., there's still gonna be people there. And even with just one person being there, I feel really weird filming myself. So we're gonna leave the camera at home for now. You just gotta trust me that I'm going to the gym, but I'll catch you guys when I get back, when it's time to eat, time to shower, and get ready for work. Alrighty guys, back from the gym, currently making breakfast. It's about 8 a.m. right now. I'm whipping up some eggs in the egg cooker. And like I said before, if you're not cooking your eggs in an egg cooker, what the hell are you doing, man? But anyways, we are going to make this breakfast, then we're gonna eat it. By that time, it's gonna be probably about 8:30, and then we're gonna quickly do our 30-minute morning routine, and it's gonna be time to go to work. So far, waking up at 5 a.m. has been pretty good. I guess my morning was kind of productive because I went to the gym. Other than that, I pretty much just played video games. But it's definitely nice going to the gym in the morning because it means that once I finish work, I'm just done for the night. I can just hang out, relax, do whatever I want. I don't have to like get up and go out to the gym. Doing that is nice, but the non-24-hour thing and having to and not being able to go earlier than 7 is definitely frustrating. It definitely cuts my mornings very tight with like going to the gym, eating breakfast, and then getting ready. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna make this, eat it, get ready for work, and I'll see you then. All right, we are showered and ready to go for the day. It's about 9 a.m. right now, and waking up at 5 a.m., it's taking a little bit of it's hitting me. All waking up at 5 a.m. so far has really done is make me super tired and ruin my appetite. I think it was the going to the gym on an empty stomach early in the morning that did both of those things. Usually about 3 hours into my day, which would have been 8, is when I always eat. And I'm always able to eat 3 eggs and a bagel. This morning, I could barely stomach the 3 eggs, and I'm just super tired. So does waking up at 5 a.m. really help with productivity? Well, so far, no. All it does is make me tired. So anyways, we're gonna get the workday started. There's not gonna be too many updates throughout the day. Maybe I'll do a midday update around lunch. Yeah, I think we're just gonna work till 5, and I'll catch up with you guys when we're done work. Alrighty guys, midday update. It's about noon right now. I'm just taking my lunch, and I'm more tired, and I still have no appetite. So will I be doing this again? Probably not, because it really wasn't worth it. But I'm still gonna stick it out. I'm still going to, obviously, I'm gonna do my best not to nap or anything. I'm gonna try to stick it out throughout the entire day. And of course, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update towards my end of the day, what I'm up to after work and how I'm feeling then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's currently 5:30 and work is done. All right, so I'm actually just gonna sit you guys down real quick and talk to you for a bit. All right, so 5:30. I've been up for over 12 hours now. How do I feel? To be honest, tired. Yeah, I think going to the gym in the morning before having eaten anything, and before, like, in the beginning of the day, it just kind of made me tired for the rest of the day. I think because my body is used to going to the gym every single day at the end of the day, when I do wake up and go at the beginning of the day, my body's not used to having to use that much energy that early in the day. So I think that's the one thing that I might do different, is if I did this again, I definitely would go to the gym after work. If I got a normal amount of sleep, then waiting till the end of the day to go to the gym wouldn't be a problem. I mean, I did get a proper amount of sleep this time, but I'm just saying, if I make sure to do that again, that going and waiting till the end of the day to go to the gym shouldn't be too much of a problem. So my day is probably gonna end around 9. So I have about 3.5 hours left to do whatever I want. And I feel like I wouldn't be doing this 5 a.m. productivity assessment justice if I just sat around and played video games in my spare time. So in the theme of productivity, I'm going to go and use this last little bit to read my book. Now it's not my book, I didn't write it, of course. If you're wondering what book it is, it's The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. Basically just a book that kind of centers around predicting trends and sort of that tipping point that every single trend or epidemic has, where the difference between it actually being a trend and people just doing it. So how to predict, basically trying to predict when something's going to become a trend and trying to leverage that to create our own trends and also see into the future what might be a trend. So if you're in the marketing industry like myself, this is definitely I would recommend for myself. Alrighty guys, so it's currently 9 p.m. and I am absolutely dog tired. I think I'm gonna call it there for the day and the video. So how do I feel at the end of all of this? Well, I think the only real way to explain the way I feel right now is tired. My appetite kind of came back throughout the day, which is fine, but I never really recovered from being super tired. I was just kind of really just tired the whole day. And I think that comes from going to the gym at the beginning of the day and being tired from going to the gym and having that tiredness throughout the entire day. I know tiredness isn't a word, but you know what I mean. And in terms of, does waking up at 5 a.m. make you more productive? In terms for me, did waking up at 5 a.m. make me more productive? Absolutely not. If anything, it did the opposite. I just felt slow and tired and sluggish throughout the entire day. And because I was kind of not in the perfect mindset, I wasn't catching those small little details as easily in my work as I normally do. So I don't know if I could justify actually doing this, permanently. I think most people who are actually successful at waking up at 5 a.m. don't have a 9-to-5 job like I do. I think those are the kind of people that can work on their own schedule. So when they wake up at 5 a.m., they can just start work right away, or, an hour once they get ready, instead of getting up, being up for 4 hours and then working. And then you're basically working like on a normal day. Instead of working 9 to 5 and getting up at 8:30, I'm basically getting up at 8:30 and working like noon to 8 basically. So I'm actually not done work and in that like relaxation stage of just being done for the day until I'm like 12 hours into my day. Personally, it doesn't work for me. I'd rather be awake and aware and on point as much as possible. Being tired throughout the day and just knowing that you can't go back to bed is just, in my opinion, one of the worst feelings. But anyways, I encourage you guys maybe to try it out for yourself, see if maybe that works for you if you're not working your typical 9-to-5 job. But anyways, that is gonna do it for the video today. I hope everybody did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to drop a like as it really helps the channel grow. Click the video on screen right here if you've not already checked it out. And make sure you click here to subscribe. Smash the subscribe button. We're on our way to 10,000 subs, so make sure you're part of that journey and help me reach that goal. With that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.